How do I test if an expired domain was penalized? If it was penalized a long time ago, is it possible I can still use it as a PBN and still pass link juice? So there's no way to know unless you have like Search Console access. There's no way to know if it was actually penalized. But of course, you can look it up. Look up the history and Ahrefs or whatever, and just see if it looks like it got hit with a penalty at any point in time.
You can also do the search operators. So you're looking for branded in search, and then you're looking for branded, and then you leave the dot out and whatever the TLD is, and see if it doesn't
It's an
pop up.
expired
That'll
though,
be an
so I'm guessing
indicator.
it's not up.
Oh,
Well, it
yeah, if
could,
it's
it
not in the
could. Yeah.
SERPs at all. But the thing is, especially if it's, let's say it's been dormant for years, right? Like, so you're looking in archive.org and like 6 years ago it was a PBN and then it just went dead and it's been dormant since then. You picked it up for $10. Yeah, you can reuse it. I've never had a domain and I'm saying like a while back or used for nefarious purposes that you couldn't get. Like, remember when you buy a domain, the registrant is going to change. It's going to show like new registration. That's going to be cataloged by Google. So essentially, it can be sort of like a start over. And even with like old PBNs that I'd had before, that would get popped, you can leave them sitting in that registrar on a parking page for a long period of time, move it to a new, so just send it to a new registrar and then, restart from there. But it shows, that jump from registrar to registrar. It's probably a new owner. These things happen and you can start over. But I think proximity to how recently it was popped, is going to be an issue as well. So if it's expired, it got popped like 2 months ago, and you can't figure that out, which you would do with Search Console, like Chris said, then that's something you can look into.
But yeah, you're definitely going to want
But
to get it kind of up and going and looking healthy again before linking out with it as
I
a
wasn't.
PBN.
Yeah, I'm looking at that now, and I'm like, okay, well, so also I was kind of thinking of it as like repurposing it for money site or something.
Yeah.
So if you're going to repurpose it for the purpose of a PBN, you
It's a
just want
lot
to
of
make sure
work for a
again,
PBN.
a lot of work, yeah.
Like you gotta
Um,
buy it, you gotta like give it some love. You're gonna have to build some
Let it
new links to
sit.
it. You're gonna have to put some new content on it. You're basically gonna have to like, so if it was like a money site, I feel like it'd be more worth it because it's like,
Yes.
you're actually gonna be spending a lot of time on this thing. Versus like a PBN, the last thing you want to do is have to like go do a bunch of shit just to
Yeah.
get it healthy enough to start linking out to. And then it might not even still be, it's still kind of
Yeah.
like iffy, right?
Or
I'd
it
probably
won't
just
kick
like
in for like a
next it,
year. Hmm.
to be honest. But what do you think, Nick?
Yeah, I would too. Unless it's just been dormant for a long period of time,
Mm.
and then honestly, it's fine. Now you're not going to want to throw it into Search Console if you're going to use it for a PBN, because then it can muddy up the waters for other money assets that you've got in Search Console, unless you're very advanced and have different Search Consoles or like ways to kind of inspect those things.
Hey everyone, thanks for watching. Be sure to check the links below for more info on this topic, as well as other cool stuff like SEO case studies, our Facebook community, and our link building services. And like always, please like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. Thanks, and happy ranking.